Hey everybody, in this reading we'll be looking at things that didn't come through in my other readings for whatever reason. And these things could be about love, work, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. I'll do a couple of spreads and maybe additional clarification or outcome spreads if necessary. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's the first spread, Cancer. We have the Emperor clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Page of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups. We also have the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Aries or Sagittarius in particular. Yeah, we do have mostly fire on the table, right? The Emperor could be an Aries. The Wheel of Fortune could be a Sagittarius. But here's the deal. You've got the Emperor coming to you. And I'm a little skeptical about the nature of this offer, right? Because they are coming in with an offer. Okay? Yeah, let's talk about this. Let's unpack this real quick. So the Emperor is not usually a bad card. You know, the Emperor could be an Aries you're dealing with. The Emperor could be a boss figure, right? It could be your boss at work. But at the same time, the Emperor could be a control freak. So if it is a negative or a person with like a negative personality, this person could be a control freak, right? But other than that, the Emperor is not a bad card. Again, either an Aries or somebody who in a position of power, somebody who is large and in charge, you know, somebody who knows what they want for sure. And again, the nature of this offer is a bit tricky, right? Because the Emperor themselves is clarified by the Ace of Wands, and then we'll also have the Page of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups. For some of you, if this is a business proposition or a job offer, then it's something positive, something good, and perhaps this is something you can consider or at least look into. For others of you, perhaps this person simply wants to get cozy with you, get busy with you behind closed doors. Or they want to just go on a trip together with you or something like that. They may just hit you up and say, hey, what are you doing over this weekend? I'm going to such and such place. Would you like to join me? Or something along those lines, all right? Yeah, because the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands, it could be cards of business, work-related propositions, all right? Especially if this person is like a boss figure, right? But for others of you, the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands, it could be them flirting with you, or like I said, them wanting to get cozy with you. Again, the Nine of Cups clarifying the Page of Wands. That card could also be interpreted a couple of ways depending on the nature of this offer. Okay, the Nine of Cups could be a card of a wish come true. All right, if this is like a promotion or a job offer or a business offer, then you could be happy about this. But for others of you, the Nine of Cups could be a card of personal satisfaction, if you know what I mean. All right, then we got the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Eight of Wands. Both of those two cards could be interpreted as cards of literally going somewhere. All right, but at the same time, the Wheel of Fortune could start a new cycle. All right, and especially if it's work related or business related. All right, perhaps this person may offer you to go on a business trip somewhere and represent the company you work for, something like that. Or perhaps they want you to go to some kind of a conference. For others of you, like I said, it could be simply some kind of a trip, some kind of a secluded place where it's just the two of you. All right. Yeah, interesting reading, Cancer. It could be interpreted, like I said, two different ways, depending on your situation. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and get a second spread, like a clarification or an advice spread for this particular situation. All right? Cool. Here's the advice spread for you, Cancer, for the situation we saw in the first spread. We have the Chariot clarified by the Devil. We have the Four of Cups. Then we have the Five of Cups clarified by the Nine of Wands. And we also have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, the advice for you, Cancer, is to reject it. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I think if you are to move forward with this, you may later regret it. I think you will regret it. Okay, we start off with the Chariot. The Chariot is your major arcana card, Cancer. All right. At the same time, it's also a card of going somewhere. all right, or having a new beginning and not looking back. The devil clarifying the chariot. As I was clarifying the chariot, I simply asked, how will Cancer feel about this? And the devil showed up. The devil is a card of temptation. You will be really tempted to jump in, all right? And I always, whenever the devil card comes out, I always remember this saying by Oscar Wilde, I can resist anything except temptation. Okay, so perhaps you can prove them wrong. Well, he is no longer with us, but yeah, the next card that came out is the Four of Cups, which is a card of a rejection, all right? The Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to right, very similar to the Page of Wands we saw in the first spread, same energy, invitation or offer, all right? But the Four of Cups is a card of a rejection, okay? You see how there is a hand coming out of a cloud with a cup in the Four of Cups, but the person is not accepting it. All right, then we have the Five of Cups clarified by the Nine of Wands. This is a card, those two cards, you know, are cards of grieving and being the wounded warrior. I don't think this is you regretting not accepting this. I think this is you regretting accepting it. Okay? Okay, so you don't have to follow this advice. Cancer, you can do whatever you want, free will is at play. Because the only two major arcana cards we have on the table are the Chariot and the Devil, right? One of them is your major arcana card, the other one is card of temptation, card of lust, right? Card of perhaps toxic situations. So the advice for you is to say no to it. Again, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, let's move on. Let's take a look at another thing that you may have forgotten about, all right? Cool. Here's another spread, Cancer. We have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Hierophant. We have the Queen of Cups. We have also the Six of Wands clarified by the Eight of Cups. And we also have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or pretty much any zodiac sign. You're the Queen of Cups here, Cancer. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. To the left from the Queen of Cups, we have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Hierophant. This is what's coming your way. Okay, I think this is about work, business, and finances, or I think it's about work, business, and finances in some shape or form. If this is a love offer, if this is an offer to get married, to move in together, then perhaps you don't have to work anymore. You know, some people are okay with that, all right? Perhaps your significant other will be taking care of you, so now you can focus on other thing, on your family, on what have you, you know, if that's what you want, if that's how you see yourself, that is, right? For others of you, it could be like a huge payday, okay? Or it could be a job offer. So now that you've got the money in the bank, now that you've got this job offer coming your way or promotion, you can leave. You can leave your existing job. I see you leaving either way. You're leaving something. Most likely, you're leaving your existing job. Okay, because you no longer have to work, or perhaps this new job is going to be so much better for you, or something along those lines. Or some of you could even retire now, right? So yeah, the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Hierophant. For most of you, it's either money coming your way in some shape or form, or a job offer, or it's an offer to get married, to move in together, to take your existing relationship to the next level if you are already in a relationship. Okay, because the Knight of Pentacles, if it is money coming your way, then it's a very decent chunk of change. Very decent chunk of change. Alright, the Knight of Pentacles, you know, is the most financially abundant knight out of all for knights. So for some of you, it could be a payday, or it could be perhaps your company is going to go IPO, and you've got a lot of stock, or perhaps the company you work for, you're becoming fully vested into it, and it's a payday. I don't know. The Hierophant clarifying that could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant, when it comes to work, business, and finances, this is something formal, something official, right? It's not some money you made on the side. No, it's something big, something major that required a lot of paperwork, all right? For others of you, it could be a proposal, because the Hierophant is also a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage, all right? The Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is you. This is either you enjoying your financial situation, or this is you just being happy about this. Yes, it's Also a single person card. All right, but not in this case. I don't, unless you're really single. Okay, if you're single and you like to stay single, you just want to have the money in the bank and enjoy your life that way. That's fine. You know, it's whatever you want to do. For others of you, you know, the Nine of Pentacles is just a card of somebody who is in the center of attention, somebody who is being loved, cherished, being put up on a pedestal. The Nine of Pentacles is often referred to as the Empress of the Minor Arcana cards. Right, and at the end we have the Six of Wands clarified by the Eight of Cups. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, success. It's a card of feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what's going on, right? So that's how you're going to be feeling, okay? Because you got money in the bank, or because you were proposed to, right? The Six of Wands used to be called the proposal card, by the way, right? The Eight of Cups clarifying that this is you leaving. Like I said, you're leaving your existing job because you no longer have to work for whatever reason. Or you're leaving your existing job because you got a better job. All right, so yes, that's that's what I have for you, Cancer. So let me know what you think of this format, Cancer. I used to use this in the past, the Lost Messages format, but now I'm kind of trying to revive it, see if it resonates with people, see if they like it. So yeah, so hopefully this whole reading resonates with you. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing August.